Marcus Kleveland, he's good at snowboarding.
Backside 10.
Video.
1, 2, 3, 4. Quad 1800.
He's actually quite good at snowboarding, like, wow. And he just recently posted a new video of himself up on YouTube of riding a pair of skis, man. Rocking a pair of full tilts. He's a classy man, and the new head caddies. And that's perfect. Dude, head, they make stiff skis if you're unfamiliar with them. Look, he's yanking up on those nostrils and they ain't flexing one bit. And that's totally okay. You can have yourself a stiff twig, but when it comes to your landings, there's gonna be very little forgiveness. If you're repping a pair of Owen 3Ps, man, you can land a little nose, little tail heavy, and you're gonna ride out okay. But if you're repping a stiffer ski, you gotta land bolts, man. You gotta land nice and centered, or else you're gonna get rocked. And that's incredibly admirable for a guy who's stepping out of his, I was gonna say stepping out of his comfort zone, but goodness gracious, he isn't. That's a Tom Wallish classic, Rodeo 540 critical. Critical is when you're grabbing the inside of your ski. Your opposite ski. That was so sick. Snowboarding, skiing, there's some overlap when it comes to jumps and air tricks. Right? How you toss a cork on a snowboard is somewhat similar to how you would do so in skiing. But rails is a completely different game because your board is now separated into 2 chunks. And his rail game is still so strong on a pair of twigs. Going lip on to a back 270 out of that rainbow turbo feature. Manages to somehow butter the heads, getting the nose butter 360 off the knuckle. Left side cork 7, trailing Mew. Oh my lord! Back swap over the A-frame to a continuing 270 out. You can call that a Brittany. Misty 540 critical. We're a minute 30 in. There's maybe been like 10 seconds of skiing, but dude, my tummy's already having a little bit of a churn here, man. He's not only just hitting some big rotations, he's tossing them on different axes, right? We already saw a rodeo. We already saw a cork. We already saw a Misty. Now we're seeing a Bio 900. 900 being the biggest rotation so far. You can do flat spins as well. Flat 360s. You could put this guy in a skiing slopestyle competition and he would podium. That is outrageous, man. Somebody sponsor this kid. Cork 7, trailing blunt, capping the absolute tippity tail there. And cork 3. How does this work? This video is the perfect description of Marcus's athletic ability, man. You could literally throw this guy on a ringette stick and he could still toss a tray flip. Like, dude, what? 270 disaster to the down of that DFD. It's disgusting how easy it is for him, man. That is so hectic. Switch cork 7, lead blunt. Completely textbook. Little pinch of salt for the homies there, showing us he's absolutely cozy on a pair of twigs. 2P2. And this is where the two sports really differ on jibs, right? You cannot scissor on a snowboard. It's not physically possible. But you can on skis because you got 2 of them. 2 days. It took him 2 days to get a perfect 270 on, pretzel 270 out. It took me a full season, nearly a full season, to learn how to pretzel properly. It's just not fair. Oh man, it's not fair. Backside 360 swap, that is a big trick. There are very few skiers out there who can manage to flex a pair of heads. And then you got a snowboarder coming out and just absolutely ripping that thing in half. Look at that. Blah. Wow, dude, big cork 5, lead blunt, making it look so good. Front 270 out of the elbow rail. Switch left side double cork 1080 with the trailing safety. Stop. Double cork 1260. Look at that. 2 flips, 3.5 full rotations. Let me remind you, dude, this is his second day back on skis. My second day back on skis, I was still learning how to go up the tow rope. And he made it look decent. It's like a cork 810 to a cork 450. So count the rotations out. 360, 720, 810, then dips for the last cork 450, making it that double cork 1260. What a done dirty way to throw that. He's swerving on his skis like Gordon Ramsay sears a steak, man. What in the world was that? I think he was going for dub 9 almost there. Looks like he set it like a dub 9. Maybe he was trying to set a double cork 720. Not too sure, but again, I want to be able to do that, and I've been skiing pretty much my whole life.